have to have done their homework already.
With the 10th pick of the first round of the 2017 MLS Super Draft, the Houston Dynamo select from Hofstra University midfielder Joseph Holland.
The Chicago Fire are now on.
Well, you nailed it, Alexi. The pride.
I don't believe Joseph's here.
So we'll just talk about him then.
Yeah, well, we played against him this year as well. Played in the midfield for Hofstra University. He's a great player. Maybe was the most complete first 11 ready midfielder at this combine. You know, he's got very, very good feet. He covers a lot of ground. He hits a great free kick, which is not a value to him, but he's got two great feet. You see him there with the left foot. I've seen him score with his right foot. This young player is the real deal. He may be one of the best players in the entire draft.
I think he's kind of a classic English central midfielder in that you don't want to slot him right underneath a forward. You want him maybe a little bit deeper, and then he can come late into the box. He is, as you said, very two-footed. Very, very, very good at receiving the ball in traffic, turning out of that pressure, and making a play. Not necessarily a spectacular play, but just keeping the ball moving and keeping possession.
Guy who came through the college system from London, England, and they actually spoke in his school about how he came in very, very hot-headed and a little bit immature, and his time at Hofstra has sort of smoothed out those rough edges, and here he is, professional ready, coming out of Hofstra, ready to go with MLS in Houston Dynamo.
And you said immature. It was interesting talking to coaches. Maturity was one of the things that they actually mentioned on the field. Is that one of the most mature midfielders, number 8 type of players out there.
But isn't that one of the beauties of the college experience? You know, you take players that maybe aren't ready, whether it's technically or tactically, or maybe it's psychologically, they're not ready, and you have time. And you learn a lot about yourself. You become a man in more ways than one. And that's one of the beauties we're seeing here. We're seeing a lot of mature players. I mean, Julian Gressel, maybe he wasn't ready to make it in Germany at 18, 17, but now he comes here and he's refined his game. He's had time. And this, you know, this is a college success story for a young man from England coming here. And now he's got a chance to play for, for the first 11 right away.
And he was a late invite to the combine as well. So he did kind of come out of the blue over the last couple of weeks. It is interesting because he is already 23 years old, I believe. He's one of the older players in the combine, one of the older players in the draft. That tells me Houston thinks they're going to get something from him right away. Is that what you're hearing?
Yeah, but I also think that in the United States and in Major League Soccer, what an old player is, that definition is kind of changing, and maybe there's a different definition in the United States of what an old player is or what a young player is right now. In comparison to the rest of the world, which I know we always do that compare and contrast, but the tools that he got in terms of going to college and having all of those lessons learned both on and off the field are as important as kicking the ball or any type of coaching from a soccer perspective he gets.
All right, so Holland goes to the Houston Dynamo, and here's the next pick, number 11.